Archangel Michael says, your name is about to echo through a phone line, but this is not an ordinary call. It will not come from a number you recognize, and yet it holds the key to something you've waited years to understand. This call has already been delayed by divine forces, not to block you, but to prepare your spirit to receive what will change everything. There is someone who has long battled with guilt, fear, and love twisted together like thorns in their throat. They wanted to call you many times, but every time they picked up the phone, their heart collapsed under the weight of memories. Today, their silence is breaking open like a dam, and the words they once swallowed will finally be released to you. Archangel Michael says, the truth has never stopped chasing them, it whispers to them at night, it stares at them through strangers. And now, they are ready to speak it into your life, even if their voice shakes and their tears blur the words. Because what they have to say is not just a confession, it's the beginning of a powerful shift in your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You will hear it in the tone of their voice, trembling, but sincere. You will feel your chest tighten, not from fear, but from the sudden unraveling of years of confusion. They may even begin the call with silence, unsure how to begin, because some truths are too sacred for casual words. This person is not far from you. They have stood near places you recently walked, thinking of what could have been said but wasn't. They're not calling to blame or beg, they're calling because they can't hold it in anymore. You have no idea how often your name has haunted their thoughts, how much they've rehearsed this moment. They tried writing a message. They deleted it. They wrote again. Then deleted it again. But today, something pushed them, they saw a sign, or had a dream, or simply couldn't bear their own silence anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 551. They are going to speak about something you didn't know they witnessed. They saw something about your life, a moment when you were vulnerable, alone, or deeply misunderstood. And they are going to reveal what they did, what they know, and why they kept it secret. It's not just a call of confession, it's a call of redemption. A soul reaching for peace, not just for themselves but for you too. They were once the reason for your confusion. Now, they wish to become the reason for your clarity. The call may last only a few minutes, but the impact will echo through the rest of your life. It will be like a flame thrown into a room soaked in truth, everything will ignite. Old illusions will burn. Secrets will shatter. And your spirit will rise from those ashes, stronger than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 224. Do not be surprised if this call comes when you're least expecting it. You could be walking, eating, or resting when the phone vibrates with destiny's number. You won't recognize the name, but your soul will feel it instantly, this is the call. You might even hesitate to answer. There may be a strange pull in your chest, a knowing tug, a whisper in your spirit saying, pick it up. And when you do, the voice on the other end will tremble, but it will not lie. Archangel Michael says, the person who will call you has been instructed by heaven to deliver what they've hidden. Not everyone gets a chance to rewrite their past, but you are being granted that divine opportunity. This call is part of a spiritual unfolding, a script written by angels but performed by a human who once failed you. Type Amen to get blessing 808. They will admit what happened, how they watched things spiral, how they wished to intervene but didn't. They were weak once, but today, they are choosing bravery. And by doing so, they are unlocking a gate that has kept you from your next level of life. The sound of their voice may transport you back to the past. But this time, you won't feel trapped, you'll feel released. Because this truth, though long overdue, is arriving at the perfect divine hour. What they say might make you cry, or scream, or fall silent. But every emotion you feel will be valid and sacred. You are not reacting to pain, you are processing liberation. Type Amen to get blessing 117. There are blessings hidden within this call that may not be visible at first. But in the coming days, you will notice new peace entering your mind and favor touching unexpected areas of your life. The release of truth creates a ripple, and your world is about to be stirred with light. You may even find yourself looking at old memories differently. Suddenly, moments that once hurt will begin to make sense. Because this person is going to hand you the missing piece of a puzzle that's tormented your spirit for years. Archangel Michael says, "You have waited long enough for clarity. Now heaven is sending it in the form of a trembling voice with a courageous heart. This is not revenge. This is not pity. This is truth, raw and radiant." Type Amen to get blessing 722. Their words may come out messy, broken, or full of pauses. But listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. Because through every stutter, heaven is speaking something sacred into your life. You'll realize that not all betrayals were born from hate, some came from fear. And not all silences were meant to punish, some were chains they didn't know how to break. But now they're choosing courage, and you are the first soul they want to face with it. They may mention a time, a place, or a name that shocks you. You might be tempted to hang up, but hold space for the full message. Because healing never arrives in perfect packaging, it often comes wrapped in pain. Type Amen to get blessing 939. After this call, your nights will be quieter, not because the past disappears, but because it has been voiced. The weight will lift. The questions will stop clawing at your peace. And you will feel your energy return to you in full force. They may cry. You might too. Tears are the sacred language of the soul when words fall short. And on that call, tears will flow both ways, breaking the silence and healing timelines. Archangel Michael says, "You are strong enough to receive this. You are no longer the wounded version of yourself from back then. Today, you are whole enough to absorb the truth without losing yourself in it." Type Amen to get blessing 456. Don't worry about what to say when they call. Just be present. Let your spirit do the listening. The words that need to rise from you will come naturally, without force. This call is not just about what was, it's about what can be after truth is spoken. Doors will open. Miracles will flow. And the part of you that was frozen in confusion will finally begin to breathe again. They might ask for forgiveness, or they might not. But even without the words, "I'm sorry," their heart will say it in every syllable. And you, dear one, have the power to release both them, and yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 664. You have no idea how many times this person dialed your number and then stopped. They've cried holding the phone, thinking of how you might respond. But this time, they will let the call go through, no matter how scared they are. The angels have surrounded their space. They are being spiritually guided, almost carried to your voice. And when you speak, they will feel warmth, not judgment. After this call, don't be surprised if blessings begin to rush in. Because every time truth is released, heaven rewards both speaker and listener. This is the unlocking. This is the shift. Archangel Michael says, the call is coming soon, be ready. Not because you need to prepare, but because heaven wants your full presence. This isn't just a conversation. It's a divine appointment. Type Amen to get blessing 101. If your phone rings in the next few days, and you feel a strange tug in your chest, answer it. Even if your mind doubts it, your spirit will recognize it. Because this moment has been marked by eternity, waiting for the exact hour to bloom. You are ready to receive the truth. You are strong enough to hold the healing it brings. And you are worthy of the peace that follows it. Blessings are forming around your name. A soft light is entering your life, through voice, through truth, through surrender. Let it come. Let it shift. Let it bless. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, you will not only receive the truth, you will feel a cleansing in your spirit that you didn't even know you needed. The words will swirl inside your chest like a wind, not to break you but to stir the stagnant corners of your soul. And suddenly, you will feel life shift in the most divine way, like the weight is finally lifting from your shoulders. You might find yourself pacing the floor after the call, thinking about every word. Your heart will replay their voice, the way they hesitated, the trembling in their tone. But instead of bitterness, there will be clarity, and in clarity, your true power will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 889. Do not underestimate how much heaven has orchestrated this moment. Every delay, every silence, every closed door, was all part of preparing this divine intersection. This call is heaven's answer to the private prayer you whispered when no one was watching. You once cried asking, why did they leave like that, or why didn't they tell me the truth? That energy has been circulating in the spiritual realm, waiting to be released back into your favor. And now, it returns, not as pain, but as peace-bearing truth through this prophetic phone call. When they call, a spiritual gate will open around your home. It won't just be them speaking, you will feel an angel standing behind their voice. That's why you'll feel chills. That's why the air will shift. That's why your breath will deepen. Type Amen to get blessing 204. You may think the message is only for closure, but it's so much more than that. It's also an unlocking of blessings, favor, opportunities, and spiritual gifts that were withheld due to the weight of unresolved pain. Now that truth is being delivered, those heavenly doors will begin to swing wide open. The call will carry details only they know. There will be no doubt it's real, no performance, no manipulation, just raw, unrehearsed, spiritual honesty. Even if they are scared, they will speak with a kind of divine courage that only grace could give. Their voice may crack, their sentences may stumble, but don't interrupt them. Let them speak their full truth, it's a healing act for them too. Both of you are completing a cycle written before time, a soul contract fulfilled by courage. Type Amen to get blessing 515. There's a moment coming during that call when your breath will catch. They will say something so unexpected, so revealing, that it will stop time for a second in your heart. You'll hear the rustle of wings in your spirit, and you'll know, this is sacred. Don't let anger steal the moment. They are not the same person who once hurt you, they've been broken by their own silence. Forgiveness is not weakness, it's spiritual mastery, and you're about to embody it. After the call, you may feel emotionally heavy. This is normal. You're releasing lifetimes of confusion, guilt, grief, and wonder. Give yourself rest, drink water, breathe deeply. Heaven is restoring your balance. Archangel Michael says, there will be dreams following the call. Don't ignore them. Angels will visit you in your sleep to finish what began through the phone. Some messages cannot be spoken by man, but only by divine messengers in the silence of night. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You will be shown images, symbols, or faces in those dreams. They are not random, they are spirit-sent confirmations and instructions for your next season. Write them down, reflect on them, and trust what your soul interprets. You are not alone in this. Your ancestors are watching, guiding, clapping as this long-awaited healing finally begins. Their battles were left unfinished, but through you, through this phone call, peace is coming back to your lineage. There is someone in your bloodline who prayed this would happen for you. They are no longer on earth, but their prayers are still active. This call is not just a call, it is their prayer answered through you. Type Amen to get blessing 871. In the days after the call, don't be surprised if your surroundings shift. People may treat you differently, doors may open, delays may end, because your spiritual frequency has changed. You are no longer operating in confusion, but in truth, and truth attracts favor like a magnet. The person who called you will also feel lighter. You may or may not hear from them again, but know this, their soul has begun healing because of what they spoke to you. You both broke a spiritual chain that bound you in silence and misunderstanding. Your energy will become more attractive to miracles. You'll notice signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, because now you're in alignment. Heaven is honoring your capacity to receive painful truth with grace. Archangel Michael says, this was never just about one call, it's about the unlocking of a divine timeline. You are being shifted into your next chapter, and it begins with clarity. The fog is clearing. The sun is rising. Your life is moving forward now. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They may have once been your enemy, your friend, your lover, or your sibling. It doesn't matter, the truth they hold belongs to you now. Accept it with strength, and your spiritual rank will rise. Do not seek revenge, nor demand more than what was given. You have already won by simply standing in truth. Your healing will speak louder than their mistakes ever did. From this point forward, your intuition will be sharper. You will spot lies quicker. You will feel energy shifts more clearly. Because now, nothing is blocking your inner compass. Type Amen to get blessing 300. This moment is more than prophetic, it is your reset. You may even cry unexpectedly in the days ahead, not from sadness, but from release. Let the tears flow. They are baptizing you into your next chapter. Soon, new people will enter your life. Ones who respect you, who mirror your clarity, and who speak truth from the beginning. This call cleared the way for their arrival. You may find that money flows easier, peace returns quicker, and your home feels warmer. Because your energy has been cleaned by truth, and now your atmosphere reflects it. Even your voice may sound different, stronger, grounded, divine. Type Amen to get blessing 441. Archangel Michael says, you passed a spiritual test by listening instead of reacting. And now, elevation is your reward. You will be trusted with more influence, more resources, more sacred insight. Keep your heart open, but your boundaries firm. You are no longer the person who accepts less than honesty. This call upgraded your soul, and your life must now match it. The next 21 days are important. Miracles, meetings, and moments will align to your new frequency. Be present. Journal. Watch how heaven moves things in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 787. Your name is being written in divine scrolls of restoration. The past is no longer your prison, it is now your prophecy. And the voice that once trembled to speak to you has unlocked more than just truth, it has unlocked destiny. Today, heaven celebrates you. You didn't crumble when the call came, you stood strong, and received it with wisdom. Now, all that was withheld shall be given in abundance. You are being watched over more closely now. More angels are assigned to you. More blessings are aligning around your feet. Because you dared to open your heart to something most people run from, truth. Type Amen to get blessing 363. The ringing of your phone was never random. It was timed, destined, orchestrated by light itself. And now that it has happened, nothing will ever be the same again. Archangel Michael says, breathe. You did it. You survived the storm, received the truth, and walked through the fire unharmed. Now step into your new life, boldly, peacefully, gloriously. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The energy that hovered around your heart for years has now been lifted by truth. That one call was not just healing, it was the voice of heaven pushing you through a spiritual doorway. Even if you didn't realize it then, you crossed into a new spiritual realm the moment you picked up the phone. You may begin noticing people treating you with more respect, even without explanation. Your aura has shifted, and your soul radiates an unshakable energy now. Even those who once doubted you will feel the change, though they won't be able to explain it. Type Amen to get blessing 644. The ripple effect of that one confession will reach farther than you imagine. It will mend relationships, clear financial delays, and open creative paths that were previously blocked. When the soul is no longer tied to false stories, it begins to bloom freely, and yours is blooming now. That person's courage unlocked blessings for both of you. You have no idea what it cost them to make that call. They battled fear, shame, pride, and more. And now, that act of bravery has poured light into dark spaces where you were left hurting and unanswered. Archangel Michael says, the energy of your past has been rewritten by divine decree. That's why things suddenly feel different, because they are. The universe sees you not as a wounded soul anymore, but as a powerful spirit awakened by truth. Type Amen to get blessing 292. There will be divine compensation for the silence you endured. Heaven owes you, and repayment has already begun in spiritual currency. It will show up in favor, in unexpected help, in divine encounters. Don't be surprised if an opportunity comes through a stranger in the coming days. Your name will be brought up in rooms your feet haven't yet entered. That call triggered motion across realms, physical and spiritual, and it is working for you now. There's a letter, a message, or an email that will also follow in the coming weeks. This time, it will be from someone who observed your pain silently but never spoke, until now. The truth has started a chain reaction, and more clarity is being delivered to your doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 177. You will begin to dream more vividly. These aren't just random dreams. They are prophecies, instructions, and insight for your next elevation. Take note of names, symbols, and numbers you see. They are not illusions but divine guidance. Your connection with your higher self is now unblocked. Decisions will come easier. Discernment will be sharper. The veil has thinned, and now you walk with a deeper knowing. Even nature will respond to you differently. Birds will sing louder in your presence, the wind will shift around you, animals may stare longer. It's the universe acknowledging your awakening. Archangel Michael says, your vibration has climbed a level higher. You will no longer resonate with the drama, the confusion, or the people stuck in cycles. You're not above them, you've simply chosen peace, and peace is a divine elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 488. This call activated a domino effect in your life. Things that were slow will begin to move. Plans that were on hold will suddenly accelerate. You'll notice moments of silence where your mind once screamed with overthinking. That's not emptiness, that's spiritual healing in real time. Your nervous system is being restored from years of tension and energetic knots. You may feel called to clean your space, change your wardrobe, or rearrange your room. These are not random urges, they're your spirit aligning with a new frequency of truth. Follow the pull. Let go of anything that doesn't match this new clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 755. People from your past may feel the shift and try to re-enter your life. You'll recognize immediately whether they come with truth or with more confusion. You are no longer a container for their unspoken words, you are a vessel for divine alignment. There may be moments where you reflect and feel deep emotions. Let them pass through, do not resist them. Every tear that falls is washing away the residue of lies, pain, and silence. Archangel Michael says, you have been initiated into a higher spiritual authority. From this point forward, you will feel more in control of your energy. Your yes will be sacred, your no will be holy, and your presence will command peace. Type Amen to get blessing 600. You will inspire others with your story, even if you never speak it aloud. Your energy will do the talking. People will feel safer around you, more honest, more open, because you now carry truth in your aura. Watch how people confess things to you easily. Watch how doors open without you pushing. It's because the blockage is gone. You are no longer walking with spiritual weight. Everything is being made new. New friendships. New alignments. New romantic possibilities. Even money will begin to flow where it once struggled to stay. Type Amen to get blessing 909. The person who called you is now on their own journey of healing. They may disappear from your life again, or they may remain. But either way, they fulfilled their spiritual role by delivering the message. You do not need to chase closure anymore. You have it. You lived through it. You're now living beyond it. The next season of your life will feel lighter, freer, brighter. Archangel Michael says, take a walk soon. As you move, speak aloud the words, I am ready for my new path. Let your feet touch the earth and declare that the old chapter is sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Don't be surprised if you suddenly get called for a job, a meeting, or an invitation. That phone call not only delivered healing, it delivered momentum. Now, you are a magnet for divine acceleration. This is your time to move forward without guilt. You've paid your emotional dues. You've cried. You've carried silence. Now you are called to carry only truth, joy, and peace. The next few weeks will test your boundaries. People may try to pull you back into old patterns, but you will feel repelled by it. It's because your soul has moved forward, and you're not meant to go back. Type Amen to get blessing 181. The sky above your life is clearer now. No more storm clouds of what-ifs. No more thunders of regret. Just a steady sunrise of purpose, love, and divine alignment. Archangel Michael says, everything that was meant to harm you will now be transformed to serve you. The pain became purpose. The silence became strength. The call became your calling. Walk boldly now, this is your season of divine redemption. You are whole. You are aligned. You are chosen to carry truth, not as a burden, but as your banner. Type Amen to get blessing 333.